Here we go. Got places to be. Miles has got a tasty beverage. We're ready to roll, folks.
Static.
Hey, everybody, Legislations, Bob.
Hey, everybody, this is Miles with Static. Thank you for coming in. Have a seat.
Have a seat. Take a load off, Fanny.
Mm-hmm. Take a load for free. Come on.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It's been a weird week. I mean, we're getting, all the way through summer here. It's just crazy.
I know. Like, you're going to hit the 4th. That's kind of halfway through summer. And,
it's just everything's happening. And it's like a bazillion degrees. Is it hot up there?
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, terrible hot down here.
It's hot. Very hot.
Terrible hot. Like, hotter here than it is we're in places that are supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? Anything?
You wanted a part 2, I guess, of last week's show.
Right, the cemetery porta potty.
Like Michael. Yeah, Michael.
Michael,
oh my God!
Row your boat ashore.
Yeah, no, I was thinking. Yeah, I was to say Miles takes on Des Moines, but I said Michael instead. Oh,
yeah, that's fine.
So I was in Des Moines for a while, and I was doing all sorts of crazy stuff, going to arcades and
I saw that. Now, what was the name of that place?
In-N-Out Burger.
No, it was not. Come on.
No. We went to 2. We went to I want to say the operating room.
I think it was the operating room.
It's got a name like I don't know. I don't remember it. Something like
okay. That. Anyway, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I saw some pictures, and they actually had pinball machines as well as the old school arcade stuff.
No. That was the second one.
Oh, okay. Operating room just had what? Penis stretchers and.
It's got more of your skee ball and newer games.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like your Dave and Buster.
Shooting games, things like that.
Yeah, I got you.
And my son brings me in and he goes, hey, there's a guy, at this business meeting. It says there's another place downtown called the Up Down.
The Up Down?
The Up Down. I said,
good.
Okay, the Up Down. Let's go to the old Up
West.
Down.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was like the blue oyster, kind of like the Blue Oyster, So we went there.
Blue Oyster.
And
for all you Police Academy fans,
yeah, I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. And so there was a few games upstairs. I'm like, this is it. Someone bullshitted my son.
Right.
And the way the bartender is. She's like, oh, no. You want to go downstairs. Like, okay.
And you're like, hey.
Whoa, you mean downtown? Down. Okay. So we went down and like awesome arcade, like vintage, well-working vintage, the best working old machines I've ever played. I'm like, oh my God, these games work. Like there was not one broken. Lucky. Everything's a quarter. I was like, my God.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. So we did some cool stuff like that. And,
what was your favorite old game that they had?
Oh man, there's so many. I played Space Invaders. Actually, I hadn't played that in a long time. Yeah,
they didn't have anything
like the Space Invaders, but they had all sorts of stuff.
The Taito Space Invaders.
Yeah, I was like the old school. I did not see Gorf though.
Oh, Gorf, space, get it?
I love Space Cadet.
Yeah,
Space Cadet.
nice.
Yeah, that was not there, but no, a lot of old school stuff, and it was pretty cool. We had a good time.
Fantastic.
I had to do some stuff on my own because my son was busy a lot of the time.
He was working.
He was working. I was not.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were goofing off. It sounds like
I was doing like all the free stuff. Like I went inside the Capitol, and I went into the State Museum, and all sorts of cool stuff because it's free.
Got any free samples here at the Capitol?
Mm-hmm.
You got any free corn? I'm here in Iowa.
No, there was a lot of security there. I did not screw around at the Capitol. I'm not gonna screw around. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good to hear. You didn't get any trouble.
And so, oh my God, I knew this was gonna start soon.
That's okay.
Ignore it. So, what was I gonna say? So, I went to a second cemetery. We actually went to 3. Now to think about
really?
It. This was the second one.
Another cemetery. Okay.
Well, the third one was out of town. It was a poor guy that was killed at the Indianapolis 500. He actually crashed and burned to death.
Oh my! He got ejected so far. He ejected all the way to Iowa from Indiana.
No, he was from Iowa.
Oh, he's from Iowa. Okay, I gotcha.
And the second one, I went to go see a G-Man.
Elliot Ness.
It was not Elliot Ness, no.
Oh, okay.
But he was killed in a gun battle with Babyface Nelson.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting.
And because
those guys on his gravestone, I was killed by Babyface Nelson.
No, I think the family, to be respectful, probably did not put that up.
Yeah, probably not the highlight of his life there.
Yeah.
Even though you were there for that reason, but hey.
Yeah, right. And a big cemetery. I'm like, oh shit. And like it's very specific. They give you like, okay, section 3, lot 80, grave 4, subsection, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they give you kind of some handouts and some maps. I'm like, oh, this would be easy. I'll find this immediately, right?
Right.
And very nice people in the front office, very nice. So I start trying to figure out where this is at. I go, there's a section, just as the lady marked it, the big section. I get out of the car, I immediately realize, I don't know how to read a map. I'm like, what the fuck? Where in the hell is this?
Which way's north? I don't even know.
Yeah, I got out the phone. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Where's this at?
Yeah, you had to use the phone compass?
I did. I actually grabbed some dude on a riding lawnmower. I go, hey. I go, Grizzly Adams, get over here. I want to talk to you.
You were harassing the help again?
Yes. This was not the telex phone guy this time.
Okay. You're like, which way's north? Guy. Which way's north?
I probably got this guy fired because like he's trying to help me look for it. Like, hold on, let me see.
Let me power down this 0-turn mower I got.
Yeah.
On there.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's like 20 mowers out in this place. Like,
yeah.
And he can't find it. He goes, well, there's supposed to be hidden stuff in the ground, but it's missing. So yeah.
Interesting.
He goes, you ain't gonna find it. I'm like, all right. He goes, let me call up the front office. I'm like, no, I was just there. I don't.
The other place was totally unhelpful. This is like the totally helpful place.
Oh, this place night and day. Yeah, night and day. So he goes, oh, I'm gonna call the boss up. I'm like, no, don't. Just, I was embarrassed. I'm like, don't.
I got this young lady out here.
Got this creeper out here looking for a dead body or something.
I got this young lady who's not wearing a brazier.
Yeah, I got Larry the cable guy. Larry the cable guy's helping me. Like, I can't find it here. And I go, just don't do nothing. Don't do it. He's like, oh, okay, I won't. All right, he takes off. And I look around some more. I'm like, well, I give up. And he shows up again. Okay, I called for help. I'm like, no, don't. Man, I don't.
Now you got to wait around.
Yeah, he's like, well, hold on. This guy's going to be here probably 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, man.
He was over in the porta potty taking a crap, but he'll be right out.
Yeah. Right? I'm like, oh, man. All right. So it's a very nice guy, but very serious dude pulls up. He's like, yep. Let me
Is
see
he
that
like in
map
a
here.
golf cart or is he like in a truck or what?
No, he's got a big like F-350 or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
He's
Holy moly.
like,
Okay. Wow. He's,
I mean, very
he's
nice guy, but kind of,
driving through the graveyard.
yeah, he's just running over the grave.
Yeah. I got this
And
big truck so I can make it over the the big gravestones.
And so he's like, let me see that goddamn map. Like, well, first of all, you're pointing in the wrong goddamn direction. Jesus Christ.
You don't even know where north is.
This is north, boy. North. All right. No, he was very nice, but I mean, he finds it within like less than 30 seconds.
Well,
like,
he
there
works
it is.
there. He works there. What do you want?
Like, I don't know. You've got to be like some NASA scientist to figure out this whole numbering system. I'm like, I don't, I mean, where there's like no little markers of where section 138 is. And
guys like, B. You ever played Battleship?
Yeah, and I wasn't much good at it.
Yeah, I can tell you have not played a lot of Battleship.
My brother always won.
You just take a number and a letter and you bring your fingers together.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, how hard could it be? You know, I'm like, this can't be this one. Because I've been watching this thing on like YouTube about this guy that goes around, cemeteries and tells stories and he finds all this crap.
Oh, okay.
And I was kind of emulating him a little bit, because he does a pretty good show. And I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's got a cool show.
Cool.
Do you remember
his name at all?
Yeah, it's Ron, and it's Faces of the Forgotten.
Oh, okay. Now that you remember, okay.
Well, no, I watch it a lot. That's why I know. I mean, I don't know what his last name is. He never gives his last name.
Ron Face.
And no, I don't know. I don't know. So I found it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave. I go, man, I better not get lost because this is really gonna be embarrassing if I have to like.
You made it there, and then you get lost on your way back.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
Where'd I park?
Yeah, no, I kept view of the car. I'm like, okay, I know where the car is. Okay, I'm here.
Whose car am I in?
So I get back to the hotel, and they made a mistake at the hotel of telling me something. They go, certain floors you get free access to the hospitality lounge.
Oh no!
Say again. Yeah, certain floors have key access to certain.
So were you on a hospitality floor?
Yes, I was.
How did you get that?
God loves us. That's all I can tell you. Jesus loves us.
I've had that before while traveling.
Oh my God! I'm
nice.
I'm eating chips. I've got soda. Everything I'm not supposed to have.
Yeah.
And then I find out they've got breakfast in the morning. I'm like, oh man, you have made a mistake here, man. Like free breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
And
I took up a half a dozen hard-boiled eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I was cleaning the place out. I'll be honest with you. Man,
this is awesome. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm. So I get back to the hotel. I'm gonna go there. It's getting late, and these group of young punks are like, "Hey, man, is it that hospitality lounge?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh well, this one guy, he has a room on this floor, but he don't have his key. Well, come on in then.
You're like letting strangers into it and everything. Oh,
come on in. Get on in.
They're loving you on the CCTV.
Mm-hmm.
There's that fat braless woman letting people in again.
Mm-hmm. Roseanne's out there. God damn it. And like a lady that works there, she's like working, and these kids take off. She goes, "So, what do you want to drink?" I'm like, oh,
she's in the hospitality room. Okay.
Yeah, occasionally like there's someone in there.
She's stocking it, right? She's keeping it all ready to go.
So she's like, "What do you want to drink?" So I'm thinking, like soda, pop. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know, maybe." She goes, "No. I mean like beer, or alcohol, or." I'm like, what? Yeah, free drinks, man.
Free drinks for you. Gosh, you're just soaking up all the free stuff.
I go, I'm Bob Lament.
Yeah, I am Bob King Lament right here.
I know. I'm like, load it up, man. I'm like, not really supposed to, but yeah, bring that in, man.
I'll tell you a story about Minnie the Moocha.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, real hoochie coochie.
So yeah, good time. Good times, man.
I can't believe it. It's amazing. This is like better than any vacation you've been on.
This is like, yeah, forget about Cancun and Vegas, man. This is like awesome.
I get all this stuff for free. I get free cemetery tours. I get,
free museum,
free snacks, free drinks,
free Capitol,
free Capitol tour.
I had to pay for the arcade games. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's not a lot, though, right?
And miniature golf. I had to pay for miniature golf.
You played miniature golf?
Yeah, I had a second mortgage in my house, but yes, I got to play miniature golf. It was like.
Did you actually take your son, or you just go by yourself?
No, he knew where it was. It was like out in BFE. I was like, okay. And
how'd you do?
Well, in my family, he who keeps score usually wins. So.
Oh, I think that's carried over from your father. Yes.
I think it was like, come on now, talk nice now. Don't be nice like that.
What do you mean?
No, I don't know. I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. It was like, I don't know, was it $13 or $15 a player or something like that?
Really?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, wow, dang.
That inflation's really got the miniature golf industry going there. Wow.
I know.
So what was the final hole? Was it hitting the clown's mouth, or what was it?
No, it wasn't. No, this was upscale. This was not, knock it into Becky Thatcher's mouth or something like that. This was like,
Right, yeah.
This was all just like concrete, the green carpet over like concrete bumps and stuff.
Okay. This was like designed by somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like super tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Arnie Palmer, miniature golf.
I like, put like a windmill in there, or something, a cow's head or something, or
just like putting tea and lemonade together. I put together this miniature golf course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
And I realized why it's so expensive, because they make like this poor girl who works there, like right in the middle of this thing. It's like 90 degrees out. The sun is in her face. Would you gentlemen like a drink, some sarsaparilla or something to drink?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, no, that's okay. I'm sure the drinks were probably, another 15 bucks. I'm like, no. I'm like, oh my God, she's got to sit in this hot freaking sun. It's like 90 degrees out. I'm like, Jesus. No umbrella, nothing. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
I know why this damn thing's so expensive. They got to pay this girl now.
She keeps fainting from heat exhaustion, and so yeah.
Killed me. Killed me.
So you won, I guess you said. So there you go.
No, I didn't keep score. My son, he won.
Oh, he won. Okay.
He seemed to win by one.
Yeah, one stroke. How interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Well, that's cool. So you had a good time.
I'm like Bob Lament, man. I'm just, living like a prince, walking around, being cool.
Lucky you, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh goodness! Now I got to come up with a story here. I don't know.
I got shot a dirty look though.
By.
We were downtown, and there was like this tattoo place. This girl comes out. She must have worked there. She's all full of ink, and she sat down. She was kind of just, I don't know what she was doing, looking at her phone or something. And I don't know why I said, I go, hey, let's see some ink. And man, I get up this brief.
What? Why would you say this? What is going through your head to make you want to say this, huh? That's so strange. You're back. You're muted.
Hello.
Yeah, you jumped off again.
Yeah.
So why would you say, let's see some ink? What possessed you to say this?
You ever have Tourette's or something? I don't know. I have no idea why he said that. I just thought it'd be funny. And I was shot a very cold, a brief look, like, get the fuck out of here look. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you better keep walking.
Let's see some ink.
What? She had tattoos. I said, hey, let's see some ink.
Do you think, is let's see some ink, is that like the equivalent of show me your tits?
I didn't think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she did. I didn't think so.
I'm just asking.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Wow.
So let that be a lesson, Bobble Man.
What's the lesson to me? I'd never say it. I'd never say that to anybody.
I never did. I swear to God,
I would never say, "Let's see some ink." Hey,
I would say like Yogi Bear and all. Yeah. Hey, boo boo boy. Let's see some ink.
Look at that woman over there with the picnic basket. She's got a lot of ink. Let's see some ink.
I don't know. I thought it was being funny.
That's weird, man. You get out in the world, and it's like just comes right out of you.
If I can escape out of this house, then I do go nuts. Yeah.
If I can bust out of my routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I haven't busted out of my routine for weeks, it seems like. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So
no pressure. No pressure.
No, so recently I actually organized a party for somebody.
What? Oh, what's this?
So somebody at work is retiring, and I organized a retirement party.
Oh.
And so this is a daunting task. Have you ever done this before?
Would you picture me?
No, I couldn't.
Behind something like this?
No,
okay.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I found it. So the first thing was I wanted to find a place where we could have a private room, right? So not just in an open restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there's places like where the Lions Club meets and the places like that. Mm-hmm. And so it was hard to find something like that these days, believe it or not. But I did find one, but the problem was they had a room that held like 50 people, and a room that held like 15 people. And so if you get the room with 50 people, basically they give you a menu, and you have to choose from that menu, and somebody has to pay that bill.
Yeah. And
there's one person, right? It's not like everybody can chip in, which I was not prepared to do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm cheap.
Yeah.
And so I'm
Pretzels, anybody?
I had to finagle this. So I took the smaller room and limited the people.
Pretzels and cream cheese, I think, would be your
that's right, exactly.
Okay.
And so we had the smaller room, but it was still very nice. But the issue was, so we were it was a lunch, so I was there at lunch, and so I went into the office for a while, and then I was going to go gathered some things up to take over there for the event. And then I was going to run over. Well, I was, doing stuff, and I think I drank a couple of bottles of water while I was doing stuff. So I get in the car and I'm heading over, and oh my gosh, I had to urinate like nobody's business.
Oh, we're a couple old men, you know that?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm on my way, and this urination is imminent. And so I'm almost there, and the place doesn't open until 11, and I'm always early, so I'm early. So I get in the parking lot, and it's like 10:45 or something, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because I gotta pee.
Yeah, right.
So I could go down the street or something, but everything's busy street, everything. And if I get out on the road, then I'm going to be driving for like a mile before I can get turned around and find a place to piss. So I'm like, I'm just going to chance it. So I go to the door, and then of course I don't want to make 2 trips, so I take everything I need to take. Because not only am I early and cheap, I'm also lazy. And so I've got like all this stuff slung all over me, and the door was unlocked early. So I barge into this restaurant.
Oh, geez.
And they're having a meeting.
Oh, God.
Of all the staff. So here I come, popping in the door. And of course, everyone turns to look at me.
Is that Mindy Kahn? Who is that?
Is that Velma from the Scooby Gang? The and so I'm like, I freeze because now the guy's up there talking and like everybody's just staring at me like, what are you doing here, right?
Yeah.
We're not even open yet, but the door was unlocked. But
what are you, Fletch or something?
Yeah, and so then I'm like looking, and I really got to go. And so then I see the bathroom is like right there, so I just shoot into it.
Yeah.
And I've got all this stuff with me.
Yeah.
And then I scare this guy who's in the bathroom. I don't know if he's supposed to. I don't know if he's supposed to be in the meeting. I don't know what his purpose is, but he's taking a whiz, and here comes me with a bunch of shit.
Hi.
He looks at me like, what? Now, it wasn't a one-holer or anything, thank goodness. It was a regular, had like 2 stalls and 2 urinals or something.
Yeah.
And so then I toss all this shit onto the bathroom floor. And, and then
sorry, Betty.
Yeah, exactly. And so then I commenced to relieving myself, which was a great relief. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. And this guy's like looking at me, because now I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
Because he's at the other urinal. He's probably like a cook or something. I have no idea. He's just like, what in the fuck? So I'm like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. You know what I mean? You ever have those?
You didn't say that. I hope you did.
I don't remember verbalizing it at the time, but who knows? I mean, this was one of those situations where I'm like, I was like, it's going to go one of 2 ways. I'm going to have to host.
It's going to go one.
I'm going to have to host this retirement party with a big wet spot all over my front, or I'm going to make it to the bathroom.
All the retirement shit's full of piss now. Like,
no, I put it over as far away from the urinals as possible, but it's not that far. I mean, it's a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I relieve myself, and then I come out of the bathroom. They're still having the meeting, so now everybody's watching me. Everybody's watching me come out of the bathroom, and then I take a seat and
hi.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to finish, their whatever, the pep talk or whatever.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I just, and I'm like wiping my brow. I'm like, I'm giving the nonverbal signals of I really had to go.
Do not go in.
You cock your head a little bit. You're like, whoo. Yeah, it was, my back teeth were swimming.
Oh my God.
So anyway, then if that wasn't bad enough, once the pep talk breaks, they all have to pretty much walk past me.
Oh no, the walk of shame.
Yeah. And then I have to go up to the young lady and say, I'm here. I'm here for the room.
The Schleiman bar mitzvah. I'm here.
Yeah, and so then I had to be embarrassed because here she's watched me. I popped into the restaurant like Doc Brown holding all of his equipment. Oh. Marty, where's the bathroom?
Over here, Doc.
Then I get in there and then I come out all relieved, oh yeah, this is great. But needless to say, everything went off without a hitch, and we had a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I haven't been in that kind of a situation for a long, long time, I guess. Because a lot of time I work from home, so I just go to the bathroom whenever. But I mean, like, you're driving in traffic and you got to go. It's like, holy moly.
These Solo cups taste like shit. No.
What are you talking about?
Yucky. Like you brought your own silverware and plates and stuff.
No, yeah.
The tablecloth. I think someone pissed on it.
It's
Ugh.
got a little soaked up a little something around the edges.
There's skid marks on the tablecloth.
Yeah.
What the?
So yeah, but everybody. Thankfully, everybody else didn't show up at the early, because then they would have been witness to some of this as well.
Right.
I think they just assumed they were closed, and so they wouldn't come to the door. But no, we had all had a good time, and had a long lunch and a good send off. So hopefully it was appreciated. But the beginnings were quite nerve wracking and somewhat you have to worry, right?
Was the staff just like shooting you looks like during the whole thing?
They're all like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" You know, I mean, number
what
one,
was he doing?
He barges in with a box full of party favors or something, and
I wouldn't blow those kazoos, guys.
Well, and I didn't know what to do, because normally I would never take anything into the bathroom with me,
My kazoo tastes like bleach.
But I couldn't leave them out in the restaurant. I didn't know what to do. I just took everything with me. So
What do I do?
I mean, usually I wait for somebody else and be, "Hey, can you watch this? I got to use the restroom." But that's not what I didn't have. There was not that. There wasn't possible. I wasn't going to interrupt the meeting any more than I already did. So these poor people. Yeah, and and none of the people who came to the party had any clue what was happening. Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, you're laughing at me. The last story I told.
Yeah, well, and this is all the people working were young. Like, all these women are all like in their early 20s, waitressing and whatnot, and here I am being a goofball here. Hey,
Where's the bathroom?
What do you do at a yellow light?
Half our stories are about urination now.
Well, I should have doubled up on your urination thing last time, but it reminded me. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. Now all of a sudden, we got double urination stories.
We cross streams.
Let's not say that.
Okay.